good day everybody, how you all doing? Got Lyle the Sask shaver coming here to you for a rare weekday shave. You won't see these this often or that often from me. But I've been recently tagged in 3 challenges, or tag videos, whatever you want to call them. And I figured I gotta throw in a couple extra videos here to catch up. So for this video, I was tagged by my buddy Justin, the Red Island shaver. I'm one of his main victims. Thanks, Justin. To do a budget shave. I really kind of had to look around and try to find some budget stuff that I would consider super budget left in my den. And what I decided to start with was ARKO. Doesn't get much more budget this, in my opinion, for dollar-wise. You get these for about $3.50 Canadian plus shipping if you can, sometimes less. And it works great. Slickness wise anyways. I know there's a lot of controversy. Some guys absolutely hate the smell of this. Some guys don't mind it. I'm in the I don't mind it category. I get like a lemony, citrusy pledge kind of deal out of this. I've heard guys tell me they get men's urinal pucks out of it. So we'll see. It's to each our own, right? So I'm going to wet the face here. As you can see, I have about 2 days growth there now. For about the 3rd time in 2020, I didn't shave yesterday. Doesn't happen too often, but I just didn't feel like it. So with a shave stick, what I like to do is I just rub it in to my fur, my growth, whatever you want to call it, kind of against the grainish. Really help it lift those whiskers and get a good application started, a good load, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to have too much, I know, probably, but that's okay. I'd rather have a little extra and not enough. It's pretty simple to do, right? I find this is very good for traveling with also. If I don't want to carry a lot of gear with me. And it seems to lather just about anything. So, for my budget brush, this has got me worried. I don't use this. I haven't used this for I don't even know how long. But I'm going to pull out a Mega Boar. I think this is the 10019 if I remember correctly. It's a 22mm Boar brush. And they're about $13 right now when I looked them online. So just get it nice and wet. Start lathering the face. ARKO doesn't take much to lather or start a good lather. So hope everybody's doing good, everybody's doing well. Hope you're getting some nice weather. We're getting a beautiful day here for us anyway. It's going to be 18 degrees Celsius, sunny. Which make it an awesome afternoon for the girls to be outside. and enjoying the day, hopefully. Staying out of my hair so I can get some work done today. Working from home with the whole COVID-19 thing, and it's a little challenging with the kids sometimes. That's okay. Could be a lot worse. So what I'm going to do here There's not much to talk about ARKO. I mean, people are very familiar with it. It is a tallow-based shave stick. I'll try to put the ingredients up for you guys, as always. I will fast forward through this part for the lathering for you. And I'll talk to you when I'm done. All right, all lathered up, ready to go. May have got it a little thin, but that's okay. So, for my budget razor, I know lots of guys go with Gillette's, think of that kind of stuff, antique Gillette's, get them some decent pricing. I decided to do a little different. I'm gonna go with a Schick Injector. You can pick these up relatively inexpensive. I've noticed eBay's gone a little bit high on prices in my opinion lately, but usually when I'm picking these locally, I can get them anywhere from $5 to $15 alone. They usually want about 25 with a case, maybe 30. This particular one I got for $5. So run it with the grain here. And to me, the shining or the best part of ARKO, beside the convenience of the stick, is the slickness. ARKO's got some good slickness behind it. And I don't think I'd be worried with the straight razor with ARKO. Let's be honest, even with the straight razor, I'm not worried about too many soaps anymore. Your technique's good and you know what you're doing. You can shave with just about anything with a straight too, or any razor. But just having the extra slickness and good performance is always nice, right? Feels really good. Lost the hair there and got it in my mouth. So I'll see how this goes. Residual feels actually really good too, better than I remember it on ARKO. There's always the initial that I remember being really nice. So, what kind of budget stuff would you consider for a budget shave that you have in your shave dens? Do you have ARKO? Paul & Wallet shave sticks, if you can still get them. I think they're discontinued if I remember correctly. Wilkinson Sword shave sticks. Italian Barber Amici. I'd even consider RazoRock or Parasso budget. Nothing wrong with any of the budget product, what I'm calling budget. I just, based on price point, I would call them budget. You get a great shave with any of them. So yeah, let me know what you have below or what you guys would consider as your go-to budget gear in your den. Yeah. Great slickness. Just to show you the residual. ARKO can give you is no problem. It does really well, which shocked me at first when I first got it for slickness wise, to be honest with you. So talking about budget, excuse me. I did put a new blade in this today for the shave. The last time I used it, it felt a little tuggy. It wasn't as smooth as I remember the being. I know some guys have told me they don't consider Schick Injector blades budget, because you compare them to your DE blade, and they cost more. And they're probably around $1 a blade. But I consider the longevity of the blade also. My average DE blade, depending on the brand, be 2 to maybe 6 shaves max. And then I usually have to throw them. I stopped counting at around 15 shaves on one of these. I'm sure I push around 20 before I actually replace them. So you take $1 a blade in Canada here, basically what it is, for those, divided by 20. It's pretty cheap. Even divided by 15, it's pretty damn cheap per shave. Wow. To be honest with you guys, it feels really nice to be getting this fuzz off my face. I know with 2 days growth, I know lots of guys that only shave every 2 or 3 days. I just can't. You saw how much growth I got there. I find it very itchy. I don't find it professional looking for my work. And my wife and kids don't like it either. My wife actually, my dad, before he passed, made a vanity for my wife. Beautiful, beautiful work. We never got around for years for staining it. So we're giving it to my daughter now, putting it in her room. They're staining it. And my wife is joking that she's going to run my whiskers over it to sand it. But it's definitely not something you'll see on me too often. Even my boss, who had a video conference with yesterday for a little while, who have got into wet shaving. He's doing it on the budget side so far, so good for him. But we were talking work. And he's talking about some tips. And he was like, "What the hell? You haven't shaved, man. What's going on? Are you okay?" It's kind of funny. So, just give me 1 second. My kid's just calling for me. Sorry about that. I'm back. My wife's not home right now. And the girl just had some questions. So, Daddy needed help. Feeling very, very nice. You can see the residuals good still too. No problems buffing away and cleaning up there that we're reapplying. Very nice. All right, do a quick check around here, see how things are feeling. Feels good. A little bit there, but you know, we'll try to clean it up just quickly. It will dehydrate nicely, but it'll come across there. Oops, just dropped my brush. I do like to dry my hands. Just try it before I shave each pass. Just kind of a habit I'm trying to keep from when I do straight razor shaves. You know, then you want to make sure your hands are dry. All right, very happy with that. I am just going to rinse off, hot water rinse, cool water rinse. I'll be back for the post shave, everyone. All right, I'm back. Did a hot water rinse, cool water rinse, cleaned off my gear. Took a couple minutes before I started toweling off here. It feels very close everywhere. It feels absolutely amazing. Yep, I'm happy with that. There's a little bit there, but I'm not going to chase that, obviously. Feels absolutely amazing. The one thing with ARKO that I've always found is post-shave. I find it a bit drying for sure. I don't really find it moisturizing. But I can always fix that. I mean, that's something I'd like to see in the soap, but I don't worry about it, right? Sorry about that. Kids just need some more advice. But it feels really good, except for, like I said, a little bit dry. So for the post shave, I was looking for a budget product I have for post shave that was lemony or citrusy. I didn't have a lot of it left, actually. You know, I gave away my budget balm to my uncle. Both of them, actually, the lime from Essential Oils of Lime from RazoRock and my Nivea. So what I decided to use today is a nice budget, what I call a budget splash, RazoRock splashes. XXX, it's citrusy a bit, but it's a great cologne dupe, in my opinion, over ADP Colonia. I really enjoy it. And they're really quite strong. So there'll be no issues, in my opinion, covering up any smell that's left from the ARKO. And I don't really smell much of it left. To me, ARKO is very mildly scented and doesn't really even last around that long. I have even a hard time smelling it during the shave. It's just on the stick itself. And maybe when I'm doing the initial lather and I can get it. But perfect. That was a very, very good budget shave. No cuts, no weepers, very smooth, very enjoyable, very close. Can't ask for more. So I do want to thank Justin for tagging me in this. I do enjoy them. Sometimes they get a little overwhelming when there's lots of them out, but that's okay. And for my tags, and I'm sorry about this, guys. I forgot to contact these people make with it. So I'm going to tag Josh at Shooting This Shave. I didn't see him do one of these. I'm going to tag Ken at Cal Shaves. Guys, I'll let you know I tagged you, and if you want to do this challenge, great. If you've already done it, great too. And if you don't want to do it, great too, man. Like, it's just fun, right? We're just shaving and enjoying life and talking about stuff. So quick review for everyone. Used ARKO today for my budget shave. You know, about $3, $3.50, 4 tops in Canadian dollars. Omega 22mm Badger, like I said, I think it's the 10019. I looked, they were about $13. So maximum we're up to say 17 there so far. my Schick Injector razor. Like I said, 5 to 15 is what I usually pay for them. Canadian. This one was 5. Let's make it 6 with the blade in it. It's a 17.6. Got like $23. And you got about 18, 19 bucks for the splash. All on there were about 40 bucks, 43 bucks, somewhere in there. Pretty budget for me, and the gear will last you quite a long time, very many shaves. So yeah, thanks for watching my videos, everyone. Please comment below if you have any comments about the products, questions about products, just want to shoot the shit. Again, let me know what your go-to budget items would be. I'm very interested to know that. And if you are subscribers, thanks. If you're not and you want to subscribe, you know how to do it. Hit the button below. It would really be appreciated. Have a great day, everybody. Hope you get to enjoy it. Happy shaving.